Greetings. So what does that mean? These people didn't realize your power to overcome. They FA'd and FO'd. That's fuck around and found out. They FA'd and FO'd, and now they're going to hell. Is that true? Is that true? Because you really don't want to have to deal with an 8-year cycle of a bunch of triggered demons upset because they're going to hell. I can't do anything about that. But when a lot of you are saying that, I mean, anytime you get more than 2 or 3 women in a room wearing the same dress, same makeup, and they agree on one thing, they're not going to be fighting about wearing the same dress, having the same purse. They agree on something. And when they agree on triggered demons going to hell, make a wish. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about it. I hear they attacked a spiritual teacher in Texas and it caused a global catastrophe. Well, fucking how's Texas going to handle that? Are they going to be globally seen as the dumbest fucking state on the planet? Is that how, or is it just America in general? Because, I mean, I understand the average human attention span is 8 seconds. So it's what it is. I mean, we have to up our standards. We have to up our standards one way or another. And it's what it is. When she talks about the Earth Angel's third eye being lit, have you never seen my 4D hallucination? My third eye has been open since I was 17. I'm not making any excuses for these people, but when you have multiple people talking about high-level intuition when you're 10 steps ahead, and then you have to, it's what it is. We're going to let that shit go. However, it's an 8-year cycle of chaos and calamity and fucking groups responsible for natural disasters, global natural disasters, for attacking a spiritual business as happiness haters. And majority of that energy, I mean, send them love, whatever. It's a fucking illusion anyway. That's become very fucking real. And I mean, natural disasters, that's what it is. Lightning and shit, it's all an illusion. But these readers are talking about addicts playing around with voodoo and magic and shit because they need $1 to go get their fix. And then you've got the top level. They're drunk, looking for opportunities to fucking do what? Okay, great. So my question is, she said, all of these hackers that were involved in getting in the way of the divine plan. Great. How does the divine return hacker energy to these people? Is that like Tropical Storm Dexter? Just hacker energy. Hacker. Twisters. Hacker. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? That's what it is. I can't do anything. My question is, where are these other glowing earth angels with a shield of protection y'all are talking about? I don't want to fuck around and find out. And if you guys are being attacked, holy shit, do you need someone to come and get you? It's just what it is. I mean, did anyone take any concern into that area? Does y'all need someone to come and get you? I'll be there in a minute. That's what it is. And shout out to the comment, and it's great to have fans. However, you're now our biggest fan, because she was just talking about chosen ones, star seeds, healers, the creators that are being gang stalked and whatnot, and have lost hope in humanity. We haven't lost hope in humanity. We just lost a bunch of humans to an 8-year karmic cycle, and it's what it is. I mean, to hear multiple readers say the Pisces ancestors, the divine, the angels, the fucking aliens, whatever, are going to be putting them through the same shit that we went through. Yet you can't fucking deny starseeds. I work with them. You can't deny reptilians. I'm a seer. I see them. They make documentaries. Well, let's just go educate ourselves with the documentary. Fuck the person with the gift of sight. And that's going to be the best part. When you keep bringing up that Grim Jinn Reaper, I scare the shit out of that. I send those back to the light. So what do? They destroy everything around me. Everything I love. It's just what it is. We just have to love more. I'm proud to be an American. She said the systematic demolition of America. You think? Does that mean we need to kind of get out of here? Is that what we need to be leaving America? Since it's the systematic demolition of the place? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I don't care to. It's just what it is. You gotta think. You have one side of, oh, we have to fucking do all this, and then you have the other side of everyone who's supposed to be investigating is trying to cover shit up at the same time. How are you investigating and covering shit up at the same time? What a fucking fiasco. You can't have Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins ran into a shapeshifter, a chick coming out about Epstein. She saw him shapeshift. I've dated them and lived in a hive. I've met Napoleon, fucking a shaman in Vegas. You can't tell me these things don't exist. I've been there. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. My question is, have they really been sacrificing starseeds for their starseed wealth, for their spiritual inheritance? Have they really been doing that? Has that really been the dark agenda that's been going on? And then they got to me and fucked around and found out? I have to decline that right now, my friend. It's just what it is. Have they really fucked around and found out? Did they really do that? So because I need to do, because it's a simple Google search. Earth Angel glowing aura. Poof! It pops right up like fucking magic. Whoa! Voila! It's a voila. It's a bam! It's an emerald. Bam! It's there. Fuck! I know how fucking cake decorating and cooking shows get 50 zillion views. Cool. We're talking about the divine creator. Bam! It's there. Fucking doesn't take a Cajun chef. Simple enough. Anyway. Scottsdale, Arizona, huh? It's just what it is. You ought to hear what they're saying. You got readers in Glasgow, Scotland, throwing bodies under Pisces' house in the basement I don't have, and out in the gutter. Imagine that. You think Dexter has anything to do with that? It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. That is fucking. Come on now. You can't have readers talking about blood rituals and me fucking. Okay, great. So here I am looking for the next global catastrophe that could even remotely relate to a fucking blood ritual sacrifice, and God sends us Dexter. Said that's better than Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day. That's what it is. Anyway, you kind of think whatever courthouse they were using magic on is also in that cards. Do you know Agent Smith County, Texas, that courthouse has had fucking nationwide coverage multiple times. Nationwide. Cool. This is global. This is a global fuck up. No wonder everybody's, oh, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? And you can't have readers talking about fucking the wrath of God is coming down on corrupt government officials protecting a bunch of reptilians when you've had David Icke on the other side of the planet talking about the reptilian conspiracy for a decade or more. That's what it is. Oh, the truth's coming out? I bet it is. With the freaking Marjorie Taylor Greene. She spit that polished turd out of her politician mouth. The hand of God will be taking care of evil. Okay, well, if the hand of God's taking care of evil, why is there a government cover-up for the reptilians? Me? I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to reincarnate as one of them. Or a fucking politician. I'm going to get my job done this fucking incarnation and get it over with. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, send a master of the divine white light. Has set up be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. It's going to be my question though. You got readers talking about earth angels are in regeneration mode. The Leos, the Geminis, and the fucking Aries. Okay, cool. Those are my placements. It's just what it is. You got fucking, if the energy readers can pinpoint the fucking light, like you guys can't be that far off. Doesn't take an energy reader to figure, oh God, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I mean, that's my question. How do you have all of these yoga studios and talking about the crown activation? Okay, great. How are they activating the other side of the tree, the star on the Christmas tree, the other side of the brain so that the crown fits? How are they doing that? How are they activating an anointing? It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. You've got too many readers picking up the anointed ascending master. It's fucking Reiki master ascending with an anointed crown. What did they do? Touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Fucking over cash. It's all over money. Great. Now they have global catastrophe. And no wonder they're fucking, oh God, what do we do now? Fucking everybody's wrapped up in that shit now. That's what it is. No wonder America's being systematically fucking demolished. Other countries, I'd be pissed. I'd be absolutely fine to say, you know what, we need that Earth Angel in our country. At least fucking this small square radius the divine protects that individual is in. That's what it is. They do this every lifetime. I just heard a reader say it. You got past life experience. I'm a past life regressionist. I do past life hypnosis. Did it give me an advantage? Fuck yeah, it gave me an advantage. I know what's going on. Yeah, anytime you know what's going on, generally you have a fucking advantage. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. That's what it is, right? And Spirit is going to make sure they go through everything they put you through. Oh, what? The spirits that come with a spiritual business? We've been telling them spirits come with a spiritual business. Everything happens in divine right time. Yeah, we had to complete the cycle. Time's up. And they're still at it. They don't want to accept defeat. Oh, we gotta win at all costs. What, against God? Enjoy that shit. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. The dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. Oh, I would have stopped after the first. Oh, you know what? If natural disasters are happening, chances are we probably shouldn't go. We shouldn't do this anymore. No, oh, wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving? Yep. We shouldn't be doing this voodoo shit anymore. We shouldn't be doing this witchcraft. It's going to turn out badly for us. It's going to turn out bad. Yeah. Oh, let's do. That's what it is. Mahatma Gandhi quote: first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Well, hell, we're winning with Dexter. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Calling out fucking Aaron in the cards. What? Fucking Hurricane Aaron, Tropical Storm Aaron, just got upgraded. That's what it is. We're worried about fucking natural disasters carrying these people off into the land of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, we're worried about what Pisces knows. That's what it is. What do they know? Worry about what Pisces knows. The fuck do they know? With global catastrophe. Every reader on the planet is talking about it. You don't need the fucking news at that point. The news will be covered. They will have to concede. They will have to just fucking, it's just what it is. We don't want karma. Oh, we don't want karma too. Oh God, karma's real. Oh God. Oh, God's real. Oh, that's even better. Oh boy. Holy shit. They've been telling you since the fucking 60s. I don't know why you're so slow. I don't know. Better late than never. Better late than never. Oh, that's right. They tried to silence Dolores Cannon, too. They tried to silence everything so that you don't know the truth. Yeah, God said, you know what? Fuck that. Vacuum these people off the earth. Earthquakes. Oh, those don't exist. Okay. Simple enough. I do believe the reader said there would be no peace until justice. Okay, cool. It's divine justice. What is it? She said these people are now experiencing the wrath of God, and they're trying to run and realizing they fucked around and found out there's no exit. No, there's not. There's no way off the ball. It's just karma has no address. We told them that. They just didn't listen. Right? What is the problem that is with me? As much as I'd love to help you, I'm not getting the wrath of God. You get the fuck away from me. Get them the fuck away from me. I've got too many important people to worry about sooner or later to be dealing with people that aren't that fucking important. Obviously, they got the wrath of God's handling them. It's just what it is. They're in God's hands. That's what she said. The divine keeps a short leash on the earth angel, and I thought, well, yeah, and the devil keeps a long one on these demons. Yeah, fucking, that's what it is. They'll be on a long leash for a long time. We got 8 years of that shit to deal with. Readers already picked up that we were going to be dealing with the same shit I predicted months ago. Energy vampires needing energy. I'm calling my shit back. What's the problem with the INFJ mirror? About confirmation. I already said it. Them harvesting energy off of the sun? I'm calling my energy back. That's not their energy. That's my energy. Harvesting it for cash and prizes. Cool. Where's my cash and prizes? I like cash and prizes too. Fucking bunch of fools upside down. Imagine that. You already had the readers talking about it has to be an earth angel. Nobody would be able to siphon that much energy off of any fucking human. Well, it is omnipotent, omnipresent, available everywhere in humanity's birthright. See, we could have focused on, but that's the thing. Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes. These individuals that are fucking caught between a rock and God's wrath, there's nothing positive about them. There's nothing healing, and they ain't going to do shit for anyone else. Simple enough. Reiki can only be, humanity's birthright, can only be used for positive healing purposes. If you're negative, you're not healing, and you're not going to heal others, the fuck do you need it for? Oh, that's right. Witchcraft to siphon it off of other people so we can not do the work. Fucking reward without effort. Okay, cool. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. They did everything they possibly could to stop what? A good thing? People from healing? That's going to be the shocking part. They did everything they could to stop a healer. Why? Because they didn't want people to heal? Oh my God. No, they want you in natural disasters. They don't want you to heal. They want you in natural disasters. What kind of monsters you're dealing with, right? It's the kind of dark agenda they got going on, isn't it? But now the shoe's on the other foot because what they wanted for someone else is now what's happening to them. They weren't expecting that. No, they were expecting to get away with doing that to people. They weren't expecting God to step in. They didn't believe in God. And now they get a lesson. It's just what it is. She said they're going to learn today. Congratulations. Just what it is. What is the focus on the Stranger Things going? Ooh, the straitjacket. I hear there's a bunch of older people who are fucking. They thought they would never get caught. They're up in age and fucking just think that it's just what it is. That's what it is. I bet they will be losing their minds. We already said that. Calling our energy back, our positive healing energy from these people that have siphoned it, it's going to activate their shadows. It's going to make their demons stronger. Whether you have a rainbow chakra system, whether it's the root for survival, the sacral chakra for creativity, the solar plexus for power, cool. They're going to be negative energy, negative survival, negative creativity, negative power, negative heart space, negative telepathy. Right? They tried to silence you, they'll be silenced. They tried to block your intuition. They won't have any. It's the mark of the beast. I can't do anything about that. In groups, that's my concern. You had groups trying to destiny swap. Okay, great. So then that means they were trying to swap destinies. So that means the information that they were given, not only were they a group of destiny swappers, but they got everyone else off because that wasn't their path. It wasn't their path. Their path certainly wasn't to fucking sacrifice humans and teach people. It's a bunch of teachers manifesting, because what they did, they steal the ideas. And then they get rid of the person. Once they've got the ideas, they have no need for the person. But it backfired. It went back on them. 10 of strands. It's just what it is. They didn't, they're upside down because they saw the signs. They saw the writing on the wall and ignored it. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. They were given every opportunity to fucking stop, and they didn't. And now they're being forced to. I can't do it. It's just what it is. Nothing is going to stop you from doing blood rituals quicker than Hurricane Dexter. Simple enough. Simple enough. Nothing is going to get the mafia out of your fucking energy quicker than Italy under 32 foot of water. Fucking 8 of spokes. Look at that. Scoops. 8 of scoops. That's what it is. Now, look at that. That would be, that's the right hand dealing with the left hand. That's what it is. I didn't think you were supposed to let the left hand know what the right hand was doing, but nope. The left hand, they're double dipping. It's just what it is. They're giving each other karma. That's what it is. They're all in this together. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. The demons led the fucking unaware. The blind leading the blind. That's what it is. Blind led the blind. Simple enough. I missed that notification, but it was important. 2200. Blind leading the blind. Simple enough. You do everything you can to bring forward the information that they don't want you to fucking know. Because there's no profit in the cure. No profit in that. We've talked many times. They do these studies on this shit, and then your lobbyists, your dark agent, money. That's what it is. It's all about money. Great. Well, health is wealth. Yeah, 5 of strands. Looks like one fucking light made it. That's what it is. Where's the others? Where are the others that ascended? All I find is a bunch of people that fucking failed spiritual testing, groups, covens, COVID, secret societies, blah, 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 blah. All right. Fucking all wrapped up in karma. For what? Trying to attach karma to a karma archangel? SpaghettiOs. And it's a simple question. Where are the others? Very simple. Right? Because if you've got them giving it, if you've got the destiny swappers that have been teaching the star seeds, if you've got the destiny swappers that have been fucking doing everything they can to cover up shit with a fucking cult following, then you have a bunch of people that have followed a cult into what? Karma? That's what we need to be aware of is karma. Right? What do we need to remember? One light. Is the chosen ones. What makes someone chosen? Good fucking question. Who chose to activate their crown? That's the only thing. They're trying to take the crown away. Because of why? Because the whole fucking group thinks they can do better than God? And if you're saying that, if you've got a bunch of intuitives teaching intuitive shit that didn't listen to their intuition, then that means they're not fucking, they failed a spiritual test? Imagine that. And doing everything they can to cover it up. Imagine that. No wonder they're fucking frustrated. Yeah, the page of scoops. There is no spoon, Neo. It's upside down. There is no spoon, Neo. That shit's upside down. Have you ever seen that scene in The Matrix? There is no spoon, Neo. Right, that's upside down. That means, and they're already trying to control the narrative, erase people's minds, put them back to sleep, keep them docile so that they don't know who they are or the power that they have. The best part was how easy it was. They did it to themselves. That's what it is. It's not fucking hard to control a bunch of political puppets when they're fucking NPC projections of energy. When there's cover up, that's what it is. Oh, we're just in control. We'll just cover that shit up. Cool. I hope Dexter covers up more of you. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. Simple enough. You can't fucking have an American government cover up and not expect God to cover you up with natural disasters. King of Dice. Right? And then everybody will look for someone to fucking blame except that dollar in their pocket. King of Dice in the upside down position. Have you been retreating into yourself, operating more passively than usual? Is there something making you question your knowledge? Or maybe you felt too intimidated to question an authority figure? What? The ones that can't... I've got a serious question for authority figures. Where's that fucking list you can't keep up with? Does it have a whole bunch of land-grabbing real estate guys? That's what it is. You got readers picking up the fucking Wyndham Atoll here in Dallas. Oh, that shit's directly related to my family. You think? You think? Celebrity involvement. Which ones? Which celebrities are involved? It's just what it is. Simple enough. And no one can come. Nobody wants to tell the Earth Angel the truth. No, because they're God-fearing, and that's fine. They have an 8-year cycle. It's divine justice. It's divine judgment. Perfect. Works out perfectly. It's just what God will show you who you can trust. If they tried to carve you an arm and a leg, they'll be fucking one arm, one leg walking around. They wanted you silenced, they'll lose their voice. That's what it is. All evil eyes go blind. I fully agree. I fully agree with that. It's just what it is. Whatever the case is, channel the upside down King of Dice by advocating for yourself. It's just what it is. If I can think about that, they have got themselves wrapped up to where their fucking their authority jobs where they were supposed to fucking uphold those. No, they threw that shit out the window. It's too easy to buy them off. Too easy to buy them off. Cool. Too easy for God to send you an earthquake. Too easy for God to send you a fucking... You gotta admit, that's some funny shit. That's what it is. You got readers talking about them doing a kid sacrifice over money, and then Camp Mystic gone. But sorry about the kids. They use kids. And now you've got that energy in the cards today. A bunch of men got together, greedy men, using fucking children as pawns, which is why they're getting karma. You got to think about that. Why would there be a systematic demolition of America? Well, I can tell you, you could take a retarded kid, completely blind and deaf, put him in a wheelchair, set a cup in their lap, in a high traffic area, stick $100 bill sticking up out of that cup. See how long it's in there. Just go set them out. Fucking, it's what it is. Social experiment. Go get you a wheelchair. Dress up like put you a fucking $100 bill in a cup between your fucking legs and see if somebody won't reach in between your legs and grab that shit walking by. Think about that. Simple question. Would you feel safe going in a high traffic area, sunglasses on, like somebody just wheeled you up, set you there, shaking a Timmy, $100 bill hanging out? Would you feel comfortable having that between your legs, sticking up out of the cup? That's why your planet's under judgment. 10 of Strands. 10 of Strands. You got to think of Backdoor Clyde. Did we all forget? They tried to plan a home invasion on the Archangel. That was in the cards. You talking about Backdoor Clyde? Nothing better than. Did we ever find out what happened to that guy? Nothing better. Y'all said Pisces' ancestors were going to torment the hell out of him. You don't think that had anything to do with the ambulance down the road on my street later, did you? He did. He came up to my boundaries. I had a gate. Got a gate back here. He reached over my boundary. He grabbed my stick. I keep a stick. Pulled the stick to the side. He did. He slid my stick out, crossed my boundaries, came all the way up to my back door on camera. He did. Jiggled the knob. He did. He reached out. Jiggled the knob. It's just what it is. Jiggled the knob in my back door area. Fuck it, I don't know what the fuck is going on with these people. That's what it is. You know that individual will never wear it. He'll never live that shit down. Their clan, they're in chaos and calamity right now. You know that group of D2Ds is all fucked up. They've been in mental anguish since Halloween. That's what it is. Nothing like a good mental prison. Perhaps you're not fully admitting how challenging things are, or maybe you're reluctant to ask for help or share the depth of your struggles. Whatever it is you're not confronting, this is a breaking point. It's time to let others in and trust that they are showing up for the right reasons. What, the reptilians? Or the FBI? The FBI covering up the reptilians. Are they showing up for the right reasons? Is that what it is? You've got one of the most corrupt counties in the state of Texas now across the planet in Tarot Land as being the center point of attacking spiritual businesses. Your Bible Belt just fucking blew a radiator hose. That belt broke. Fucking, it's all up underneath the hood. We need a mechanic to come fix our Bible belt. It broke. And it scoops. That's what it is. Church involvement? You think? Oh God, the truth's coming out. Well, hell, we did fight for your ass with Dracula. The church isn't energy vampires. Well, yeah, that's what it is. The Order of the Dragon was Vlad the Impaler, Dracula. You don't think he left some magic for them motherfuckers? It's just what it is. You gotta think. There's nothing better than looking a pastor dead in the eyes and going, Christianity was fought for by Dracula. They don't fucking believe you. You Google it. Hey, what do you know about the Crusades? Nothing. Oh, you know everything about the fucking Bible and Christianity, but you got no idea who fought for that shit in the Crusades. Oh, it's the devil. Yes, fuck yeah. Dracula was known as the devil back then. The Forest of the Impaled is what kept that book alive. Eight of Scoops. Eight of Scoops. You gotta think that's where all this necromancy energy comes from. The Crusades, the bloodiest wars known to man. You take everything you can think of a statistic nature, put it, gun crimes, homicides, shark attacks, lightning strikes, car wrecks, fucking natural causes, doesn't matter. Pick one. Put them all together. You don't scratch the surface of the amount of people that died in the name of the Lord during the Crusades, when thou shalt not unalive. This is the word of God. You will take the King James as the word of God. But, we kind of hope you don't, because, we came on this crusade and we didn't bring enough food. We kind of ran out of food. You know, that's what it is. And if you don't have enough food for us, well, you're meat. you're meat for the fucking beast. Oh, we want to talk about Noah's Ark. We don't want to talk about that shit. That's what it is. The 8 of Scoops, man. Every time I see that 8, you guys getting a lot of 8s in the cards? Yeah, you know what that represents? Their next cycle in the upright. The 8 of Scoops is a card of practice, dedication, and mastery. Just like Robin began to unravel a mystery with the translation of a single sentence. You are putting all the pieces together to meet your goal. Be patient with yourself and set reasonable expectations. Yeah, it's what it is. You don't want to have high expectations with people that only have a fucking average 8-second attention span. Or people that want to pull off a robbery that can't read. I don't think that's funny. I just think it's fucking kind of funny, don't you? Think about that shit. You've got a community that is under judgment that was led by a fucking gung-ho! Cool. Put that much effort, motivation, and energy into fucking literacy. Whatever you came to steal, I'll fucking give you if you learn how to read a book. Think about that shit. That's the most shocking shit I've ever heard. Fucking tarot readers calling out people that I've had issues with because they can't read. They're jealous of. What are they jealous of me? My fucking reading skills? What are they envious of? That's what it is. You don't even put people like that at the fucking kids' table. You put them with the wrong dead dad at Thanksgiving table. 5 of Strands in the upright position. The 5 of Strands is like navigating Mirkwood Forest. Didn't we just have this? Oh, this deck of cards. Didn't we just have this one in the last one? The 5 of Strands is like navigating Mirkwood Forest with a dim flashlight. No matter how hard you try to find your way, you're surrounded by shadows and illusion, throwing you off course. Although you may feel lost, remember that all you need is clarity. What is the source of your current conflict? Are you trying to solve the right problem? As tricky as this card can be, it does indicate a great payoff. If things can be resolved now, tell them die now. It's just a matter of deciding whether you think it's worth it. That's what it is. Simple enough. That's what we need to remember. Do you think it would be worth it to stop doing blood rituals and causing Tropical Storm Dexter? You can't have readers that say every time they go up against the Earth Angel, God brings the storms. When the reader says that, and I take that to heart, okay, cool. Well, let's test her theory. Let's test her theory. And then I watch a reader. They tell me what they're doing in the group, and then I find a natural disaster that fucking reflects. And then you've got high-level officials. Oh, well, you know what? There's a little bit of truth to what he's saying. Hey, you fucking think? They said it first, and I went and found, hey, look here. Look, what they said this, and I found that. Now, what they said kind of looks like this. It's just when you put those two together, and fucking that shit's yours. I don't want nothing to do with it. Do you know why I don't want anything to do with ritualistic fucking hermeticists and fucking natural disasters? Because neither one of them have anything to do with healing. That's your problem. There's no spoon. Page of Scoops. The Page of Scoops. That's what it is. You got to think about that. They're all hating on Pisces spiritual gifts. This was my downtime. They're all hating on the tarot reader on YouTube. My downtime. What does Pisces do the rest of the time? Whatever the fuck I want to. Can't tell you. I can't let anyone know. My privacy is my fucking protection. Why? Truth out. Because there's a bunch of people that are worried about people finding out they can't fucking read or rob. Kind of hard. So what it is? How are you going to fucking write out a plan for that individual? No wonder shit didn't work out for them. Page of scoop. And that's the energy in the cards. They want to embarrass me out in public because they couldn't pull off robbery, and I know they can't read. Make it fucking make sense. I think it does. Kinda. Doesn't really, but fucking none of this shit makes any sense. Page of scoops. There's no fucking spoon, Neo. When upside down, this page warns you to stop crawling through air vents before you're sure whether you're going to fit. Yeah, it's just what it is. You can't pull off a fucking air vent robbery if you can't read the fucking blueprints of the venting system. You are jumping headfirst into important decisions without thinking it through. And even though it might have turned out fine in the past, it's time to reevaluate your approach. That's what it is. I firmly agree with the reader. And it's what it is. Now they have... Give them something to talk about, baby. That's what it is. Whatever they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. We're already seeing the evidence of it. And now they're mad. Now they're mad. They're in despair because they're starting to see it happen in other people's lives. Didn't believe in any of the shit we talked about when we're trained in it. Now that our training is fucking being solidified by example, it's a ripple effect. When you hear a reader talking about the ripple effect, Pisces is sitting on a tire, an inner tube, energetically shielded psychic protection. When they project energy, thought forms, physical energy, any of that shit, it doesn't matter. It hits, and then it takes divine timing. Because once it hits, go out to the water, throw a pebble out into the pond. The amount of force you use, the amount of force that comes back to you. So you have a whole group. The whole group is sending. So the whole group's force. Oh, going back on. Oh, fucking Dexter. How dare you? Oh, Hurricane Aaron. How dare you? Since the first thing I talk about Pisces ancestors don't play. Go and pull up Bob and Betty Her on Google. Google knows my 7-foot plains uncle on the other side as Hurricane Bob. Oh, Pisces has native ties? 7-foot plains uncle. Native plains uncle. Plains native. Can't do anything about that. Right? People have paranormal shit happening to them. Did they send that kind of energy to a paranormal INFJ? It's a simple Google search. Paranormal INFJ. It's a personality type. We use both sides of our brain. And people that don't use fucking the logical side or the creative side, they just don't see one side or the other. That's how they control you with the law of polarity. The left wing or the right wing? I'm a half-witted bird. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. I don't care. I don't care about what other people do. Well, I have a problem. I need to heal. Okay, that's when I give a shit. That's what it is. No, we have to stop people from healing at all costs. I don't care about any of that. That's fucking your problem. They don't want you to heal. Cool. Then you go take that up with them. They don't want you to heal anyway. Oh, I'm not going to heal. Cool. Then then my business has nothing to do with any of those people. Simple enough. So, just It's going to be fucking interesting to expect the unexpected and trust no one. Well, yeah, hell yeah. Tarot has now uncovered the reptilian conspiracy that David Icke has been talking about for years. You're just slow. They came out, fucking nobody understands anything except video games. Okay, great. They came out with the PlayStation in Japan. They came out with that shit like 5 years before it made it to your fucking realm. America, they had that shit in Japan 5 years ago. So you're 5 years behind. We're 10 steps ahead. You were 5 years behind on your PlayStation. Cool. What does that mean? Got David Icke has been talking about this conspiracy for decades. Okay, great. So now the ripple effect. And now we're starting to see, okay, well, maybe the crayon eating, window licking guy that's fucking world famous he was onto something. That's what it is. Now, prove to me they're the people in power. Okay, great. Who was going to do this land grab? The people in power? Or the people in power are going to do the land grab? Were they? Oh, we were going to let the pedos fucking grab all the land and play with our food. We were going to let them play with our children and our food. Holy shit. It's just what it is. I figured they could only play with the food on the island where they played with the kids. But no. They're coming to inland. Get the fuck out of here. Namaste.